Alright guys, welcome to the Rode Mylar drumhead review. First of all, let me apologize because I thought I had did this review a long time ago until I went looking through all of my stuff and I never did the review. And then Ryan wrote me and said, you never did the review, what's up with the Mylar head? So we're going to give that to you now. First of all, I'd rather call them a Mylar drum review or drum replacement because of the fact that to me a head is just replacing the head. This is what they look like. They're solid black, they're nice and sleek. But they look kind of exactly just like your regular head, okay? Except for this is Mylar, this is rubber. Now I think that this one was built a little bit better because the edge over here is a little bit wider than what it is when your ring goes around here, and I think the drum is built a little bit better. I didn't open these up, but if you go to rockbandparts.com, there is a picture of the Mylar head and the regular Ion side by side to kind of show you the insides of it that is supposedly built the same. In my honest opinion, I think that they are built, maybe they look the same built, but I think that they're built differently just because of the way of the performance. So first of all, what I want to show you guys is a little bit of the difference in just the rebound. First of all, let's do some noise. This one's going to be a little bit louder. So that's what the Mylar sounds like versus your rubber head. But the cool thing about it is there's only 6 screws here. So if you really don't want to hear the sound of the Mylar, you can just pop these 6 screws off and then you can replace the Mylar head with your rubber head or any 8-inch head that's out there that you can get your hands on. It will take it. Now let's talk about the rebound of the drum, which is what a lot of people want to know about. How's the rebound? Now with me just going to lay the stick on it, I'm not putting any force behind the stick, I'm just dropping it. This is your regular rubber head just by dropping it there. So you can see how much rebound there is there. Now on the Mylar head, I just do the same thing. There's a lot more rebound to that because of the way that the stick bounces up higher. Now my thing is with these, they're easier to do rolls on. If you got to do a quick roll like that, I can do these one-handed here, where on the regular rubber ones, I can't do that. See how it deadens? And this is how real actual drummers would do, like accents or when there's a couple notes in a row, we can just play them like that, just like that. But on the rubber heads, it's very hard to do because the actual rebound isn't there. It can be done if you put a little bit of force in the wrist into it, but they're easier on the Mylar heads. The other thing I've also noticed about the Mylar heads too is if you're doing velocity, you happen to hear these a lot better than you do if you're using the rubber pads. Now, when I was using my rubber pads, the velocity was very quiet. I could hear it, but then it wasn't there. But when I put these Mylars on there, I could really hear the velocity. This is what a real drum is made out of. This is actually a real drum head. Your real drum head is Mylar. So it's going to function a lot like a real head. So if you're looking for more bounce, more rebound, I've hit rolls with these Mylar heads I cannot hit with the regular standard Ion drum head, and that's because of its rubber. Rubber is good for drum heads, especially for electronic stuff, but it doesn't have the greatest rebound. And if you are not an actual drummer and you don't know how to create your own rebound, it's going to be really hard to do all those rolls. And me being an actual drummer, because of the way that Rock Band, the game is set up, and you have to hit things a certain way, the Mylar heads work a lot better, I believe, Rock Band wise, than the rubber heads do. This is why I choose to keep my Mylar heads on here. I'll be kind of defeating the purpose by putting the rubber ones on here because I don't have the feel of a real drum or the greatest rebound with the rubber heads that I will with these. But on the other hand, I just think that the insides of this drum, even though it looks the same as the regular standard head, I think the inside of the drum looks a whole lot better, I think it's built a little bit better. Now, the Mylar heads from Rode also goes to one of their prominent electronic kits, and that could be why too. So it is very sensitive, and you can get a lot more stuff done. The price on these Mylar heads is going to be $39.99 for one. Okay, now I think on rockbandparts.com they sell the Ion drum pad replacement cheaper. I think they sell it for like $29.99. But if you used to go buy the Ion drum replacement from Ion itself, the last time I checked, they were about $54 a piece. So if you're gonna replace the heads anyway, I would say replace it with the Mylar heads. I have not used any other thing but the Mylar heads since I've got them. I know I bite pretty hard. We had used the Mylar heads, and I think he still does. We came to know the Mylar head at E3. And all of us that was drummers that was there automatically preferred the Mylar head because of the way it operates, the way it works, and the better feel that you're going to get. So I think the Mylar head is a win. If you're looking for a drum head replacement, check into those. If you need to dampen that, you can just automatically change those heads out and put your rubber heads on, or you can even get into some kind of a mesh pad. If you go to like Guitar Center or whatever is around you, you can get a mesh pad to go over that. So $39.99 is what it's going to cost you to get into these Mylar heads. I highly recommend it if you're looking for a replacement or if you need something to do easier rolls on. Alright, so that's about it. 2 thumbs up, for these pads. So I hope you guys go check them out. $39.99 at rockbandparts.com. Alright, so that's it for the Mylar head review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys go out and pick some up. So until next time, I say peace, love, keep rocking out, and we're going to catch you guys next time.